Hey, Cornerstone, Pastor Jeff here, and welcome to the first edition of The Weekly. Hey, I am so excited to announce that we are moving from the daily to the weekly simply because that denotes major progress. We've reopened our church office, our schedules are filling up. There simply isn't the time to do the daily anymore, but we still want to keep you in the loop with our weekly update, and that's why we're calling this the weekly. It'll be posted every Wednesday. It might go up Tuesday night, we'll see, but at least on some time Wednesday, and we will make you aware of all of the latest happenings and announcements that you need to know. So here's what you need to know. We are excited to announce that starting this Sunday, no, we can't offer nursery, but we are going to offer the nursery space to moms with infants, moms with little tiny babies, so they can go in there and do all the mom things that they need to in privacy. That'll start this week. We just ask that you do respect social distancing guidelines and that we don't ever have more than 10 people in that room at a time. Great, thanks. We also want to make you aware that we're going to open up the multi-purpose room for a small amount of people. Those folks, it's especially intended for families with young kids. We'd invite you to start out the service in the sanctuary, but if things get a little too rough or unruly for your kids, we want to provide a space for one of you parents to take out your kids and continue to watch the service there on campus, there in the multi-purpose room. Again, we're going to have to maintain social distancing in the multi-purpose room. There's going to be limited seating in there. It's not for overflow or anything like that. That is just to help to accommodate some of you young families. There'll probably be 3 rows set up, and we'll need to make sure that we keep 3 to 4 chairs in between each set of people. So that's for you this week as well. We hope that helps. And then finally today, let's review what church will look like this week, Lord willing, in light of 2 services. A reminder that those services will begin at 9 and 11 a.m. If you are attending the 11 a.m. service, the doors to the sanctuary will be opened at 10:45. If you are coming at 9, you can come earlier than as early as you want to the 9 o'clock service. Each service will be approximately an hour and 20 minutes long. Once we dismiss the first service, we will go through and sanitize everything that we can sanitize for the safety of the 11 a.m. service. We again are asking that you health check at home. Make sure everybody is fever-free, cough-free, runny nose-free. The exception to that are for those of you who are known allergy sufferers, such as myself. We also want to ask you to limit your bathroom use. Again, they're open to everyone. But that being said, in order to just limit the spread of germs, we're asking that you limit your trips to the restroom. We will continue to make masks available for you. You can pick those up once you come into the church. We also want to remind you that you do us a great service when you come in and you have your seat, you take your seat and you stay there basically through the duration of the rest of the service. It helps us in a couple of ways. One, of course, it helps us it helps us to prevent the spread of germs. It also helps put others at ease that are coming back to church. And it also helps our ushers to know where people have been seated already. That way, no one takes their seats. Again, I want to remind you that our ushers are going to be more proactive this week in helping you choose your seat. That is to ensure that we maximize the space that we have available to us. We're not anticipating any problems with our space. That's why we're moving to 2 services. But Lord willing, the ushers will be there and will be able to help you find those seats to maintain the physical distancing and keep everybody as safe and germ-free as possible. We want to remind you as well to just take advantage of the beautiful weather that we are expecting this Sunday. We're thinking the high, right now they're predicting the highs to be about 80 degrees. It's going to be sunny, gorgeous. So have that fellowship with one another outside. Make sure you stay socially distanced if you're in a group of about 10. And we should have a great Lord's Day this week. Looking forward to participating in the Lord's Supper with you again. It should just be a great time. If you've got any questions, reach out to Dave Hilkeman. His email can be found below. And if you have any questions for me or Pastor Rick, of course, reach out to us as well. Two quick additional reminders. One, be sure to sign up for which service you're going to attend on Sunday. That really helps us out from an administrative standpoint. And finally, if you're not able to be with us in person, both services, both the 9 a.m. and the 11 a.m., will be streamed through the internet. You can find it on our website or on our YouTube channel, whichever is more convenient for you. Well, that's it for this edition of The Weekly. We'll see you in about a week for the next edition of The Weekly. Until then, God bless.